KIX 102.5 News Update.
Good morning, I'm Ty Albright. Here's what's going on in the 4 states. An investigation continues in northeast Oklahoma after a body was pulled from Grand Lake yesterday by some fishermen near Cowskin Bridge, a few miles northeast of Grove. Grand River Dam Authority and Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation continue to investigate. The stealing from a construction store landed a man from Joplin in the city jail. It happened over the weekend. 43-year-old Michael Hakala broke into American Construction on Broadway, allegedly, and took numerous items, including some that were crucial for day-to-day business. Officers executed a search warrant at a home just a couple blocks away and took him into custody. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with a high near 77. Partly cloudy skies tonight, low 60. Sunshine, upper 70s for Saturday. Upper 60s for Sunday. Mid 70s for Monday. Your KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar's not really showing a lot of anything across the 4 states. 61 in Wentworth, 59 in Pittsburgh, 60 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app. Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, being brought to you by Club Car Wash, with 3 new locations open now across the Joplin and Miami area. You can check them out at clubcarwash.com. And today we have London from Fort Scott. We are just 19 minutes away for your chance to guess to win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound. $1,252.50 up for grabs. And it could be yours if you can be caller number 5 in just 19 minutes and tell us what the secret sound is. Here's Riley Green with Ella Langley on the 4 states number 1 for cash, KIX 102.5. What did I just say? I just went through that whole break and I was like, are words coming out of my mouth? Am I doing the speaking and the talking thing? And for a second, it tripped me up when I was starting the KIX Kids Pledge, because I was just going, and then I was like, I am using words. I am speaking. And then I did the KIX Kids Pledge, and I did not do the normal outro for that. I went straight into Secret Sound, and my brain was like, wait, we didn't do the outro. You got to go do the outro. And so then I blacked out during that last 10 seconds there talking about Secret Sound. That was great. Good morning. It's Friday. Let me get chat pulled up. Shiala, good morning. Kathy, Bryson, good morning. Christy, Megan, good morning. It's so good to see you. You were missed yesterday, my friend. There we go. So that's super fun. What a way to start the day. Excuse me. Gracious. So how's everyone doing today? Morning, Gary Crow. No Randy Brooks this morning. Just me flying solo. How is Kix Monroe doing? He's doing all right, I guess. We can go check his numbers. Let's see. All right, so over on YouTube, for his song Trucks Don't Care Who You Love, 38 views. Better than nothing. And then on Facebook, we'll see if it tells me how many folks have clicked or interacted with the link. I don't know. Let's see. It's giving me no feedback on this post. I know 12 folks have liked or loved it or whatever. We've got a comment, 7 shares on it. I don't know. That was so fun. I know. I had such a good time doing that yesterday. So for those of you who missed it yesterday, or maybe you weren't on for this part of the live stream, we were talking yesterday around 7:50 about this new country song that is hitting the charts. What is it? Breaking Rust, I believe, is the artist. But it's all AI. So it's not actually a real person. There's no real singer, nothing like that. There is a person behind the scenes who's, giving AI the commands to create these things. But there's not an actual person named Breaking Rust. So that got Randy and I on this conversation yesterday about AI. And I was like, well, why don't we try to do something like that? I bet we could, we've got Suno, we've got ChatGPT and Gemini and all these other sources. Why don't we try to come up with a song? And maybe we can make it go as viral and huge as some of these other, AI artists have done. And so we came up with lyrics and some phrases that we wanted to make sure were in the song and some themes for the song. And it took a little bit of finagling with Suno. But we finally came up with a song, and we gave our artist a name and even had ChatGPT make a picture for this person. So the artist that Randy and I created is named KIX Monroe. He's mid-20s, brunette. You can see a picture of him on our social media platforms. And his song is Trucks Don't Care Who You Love. Is that right? Is that what we called it? Let me see. Trucks Don't Care Who You Love. That's right. That's what we called it. Our song is better. I think our song's catchy. It was kind of funny. I was talking with Kyle about it, and he was like, I didn't know at first that it was AI. He goes, I actually went on Spotify to try to find that song. I was like, I know, it's actually pretty good. Okay, so yeah, you still got it, Megan. You were singing it all day, Christy. It's catchy. Isn't it catchy? Morning, Floyd. Here, we'll pull it up again. Randy and I did talk about putting it on Spotify yesterday. Or maybe I should pull it up over here. How did MJ like it? MJ thought it sounded like Brantley Gilbert. He was like, sounds like someone trying to be like Brantley Gilbert. Morning, Becky. He sort of looks like your grandson. We'll just make your grandson the new face of KIX Monroe. How about that? There you go.
Mama cried when they locked me up. Said, son, you were born for better luck. Did my time, learned how to pray.
Hold on, I gotta go on here. I like it toward the end of the song when his voice gets kind of raspy. That's fun. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:08. Sunshine today, a high near 77. It is 60 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just about 14 minutes. But we've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound in just 10 minutes. $1,252.50 up for grabs. And it could be yours if you can be caller number 5 at 7:20 and tell us what the secret sound is. Here's Cole Swindell on KIX 102.5. Okay, let's get back to our song. Where'd it go? Here we go. Nope. I lost it. There it is.
Now I'm free and I'm finding my way. Got an old Ford sitting in a drive. Rust and dust, but she's still
Morning, Adam.
fine. Turn that key and it feels brand new. Forever begins and ends with you. We've all been lost, we've all been found under the same sun burning this small town. 'Cause trucks don't care who you love, long as you feel that bed with dreams and mud. Don't care who's riding shotgun tonight, if your heart's on fire and the stars shine bright. By the river where we all get high on life, laugh until we see that morning light. Yeah,
Morning, Sarah.
don't judge, the sky's enough, and trucks don't care who you love.
What? It's so good. Oh, thank you, Jason. Oh, gotta love Candy Jan. I like your hat, by the way. So festive. Go juice. There she is. Candy Jan.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Did he deliver your candy?
He did. He just brought it in. Thank you so much.
Okay. Flying solo today, huh?
I am. He took a couple Fridays off, but he should be back next Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing this weekend?
Nothing that I'm aware of. I try to work on Christmas ornaments. I'll have them made up ahead of time.
Yeah. What are you doing for this year's?
Well, it's probably going to be one of them that I've already got made up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure which one. I'm thinking it's going to be a star made out of paper straws.
Oh, that's cool. That's very crafty. I don't know how folks can come up with things like that. I always thought it was really cool.
I just enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
I have to look and see how many years I've been doing it. I don't know if it's 49 or 50 yet, but
Wow. That's amazing.
long time.
Yeah. When you find something that you love doing like that, then yeah.
Yes. At least I hope everybody that receives them likes them.
Yeah. I've loved the ones that you've given us. And yeah, I think it's very thoughtful of you to even make them and consider us. So I appreciate it.
All right. Well, have a good weekend.
Thank you. We're going to be in Tulsa a lot of this weekend for my son's soccer tournament. So we are going to be busy. Yeah. All right, Jen, you have a good weekend. We'll see you later.
All right.
Bye. It's Katie Jan. Bringing the candy. Thank you, Candy Jan. All right, I'm not paying attention to the log. Where are we? We're good. We're so good. Let's get everything ready for Secret Sound, shall we? The light is shining on the board in just the right way that I've got to eyeball this to make sure it's on how I want it to be. I think it is. Oh, I don't need that just yet. That's going to throw that off. Okay. By the way, if you guys want me to, I don't know, will it let you download the song? Let's find out. If we click on this. Okay, yeah. If you guys go to the Facebook post and you click on the link for the KIX Monroe song, you can download it from there. Sounds like Megan, you've already got it. But if you guys actually want to download that song and have it on your phone or whatever, that is an option there. So that's pretty cool. Where did the chat go? I lost the chat. There it is. And then I can also email it to you if it's not working for some reason for you. So what's everyone doing this weekend? What are the big plans? Okay, yeah, it's screen recorded. That works too. You guys gonna hang out at home, doing some traveling, seeing some friends, family? The boy and I are going to be very busy with the soccer tournament this weekend. And oh, my Lanta, I hope he's feeling okay. We'll see. So I don't know if I told y'all this or not. He's got tonsillitis right now. He's on the up and up. He's seen the doctor, so he's cleared to go to school and all that good stuff. It just, lingers for a little bit, and he's just got to kind of fight through it. But he's still kind of coughing up some stuff, which is no fun, and his body's just not at 100%, which I know is really, really hard for him because, especially with soccer, because he loves the game so much, and he wants to play really hard and wants to play really, really well. And so it's really hard for him when he's just not at his typical level, and I just don't know that he's going to get there. I got a C-section at 10:30, so I'll be on puppy duty all weekend. Oh my gosh, Bryson! It's so exciting. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound right after Kane Brown on KIX 102.5. Oh, Bryson, I hope everything goes okay. Hope mama and puppies are healthy. Adam says probably just sitting around the house, cut up a couple of trees. Nothing wrong with that. You might be keeping Liam. Oh, how sweet's the rah-rah to get those Liam snuggles. And then mom and dad can have some them time. Christy says, I have none at the moment, but probably have my grandkids. That'll be fun too. Continue to rest and take it easy. I was worried about you, Megan. Oh, how is the car? Oh, boy. So, how is the car? The car is dead. They called us yesterday, and they said that the oil is filled with metal fragments. So they said, you're going to have to get a whole new engine. We can get you a rebuilt one and put it in for you for $9,000. I appreciate the candor, the frankness of the mechanic. But he goes, unless you've got some real sentimental value and attachment to this car, he's like, it's just not worth it. Which I'd pretty well... I agree. It's not worth it to put $9,000 on a rebuilt engine into this car. We could spend that on, I don't know, a down payment on a new car or a whole new to us used car, you know? So if you or anyone you know are selling a car, let us know. We're back in the market. Yeah, it certainly has felt like that a lot lately, Megan. Oh, Floyd, that'll be fun. Sounds like Candy Jan's going to be crafty this weekend, too. All right, Secret Sound, let's do this. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 717. We'll see sunshine today, high near 77. It is 60 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 5 minutes. But right now, let's see if we can give away some cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound. I'm looking for caller number 5 at 417-623-1025 for a chance to win $1,252.50. If you can tell me what is this sound? What do you think? What is it? Caller number 5-623-1025. Guess and win the cash from the 4 states, number 1 for cash. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 1. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 2. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 3. Keep trying. Morning KIX. Caller number 4. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this?
Sheila.
Sheila, where you from?
Joplin.
Sheila from Joplin, you are caller number 5. Woo! All right, Sheila. We've got $1,252.50, and I would love to give it to you. If you can tell me what is this sound? She says striking a match and lighting a cigarette for $1,252.50. That is not it.
All right.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,277.50, and give you another chance to guess the win with Brett at 420.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, Sheila. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Sheila, we've got 1,000. Would love to give it to you. If you can tell me what is this sound?
Is it striking a cigarette?
She says striking a match and lighting a
She
cigarette.
says.
For 12 cigarette for $12.52.50. That is not it. Not it.
All right.
But we're gonna put another 25. So in with Brett at 420.
Sounds good.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for cash. Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound. Sheila from Joplin, you are caller number 5. Woo!
Yes. Woohoo!
All right, Sheila. We've got $1,252.50, and I would love to give it to you. If you can tell me what is this sound?
Is it striking a match and lighting a cigarette?
She says striking a match and lighting a cigarette for $12.52.50. That is not it.
All right.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $12.77.50, and give you another chance to guess the win with Brett at 420.
Sounds good.
All right, are we good? Are we off? I think we're good. Morning, Melissa. I don't think that was our Shiala. I didn't recognize that as her voice, but maybe it was. So, yeah, we are back in the market for a new car, which I'm not thrilled about. We just bought a new car, new to us car in January, so that's not super fun to be doing this again. So if you or anyone you know are selling a car, we would love to be pointed in their direction. I'm giving up on college, and every time I do it, I'm driving, so I never get to actually try to. Just don't give up, Adam. One of these days, you're going to get it. One of these days, you're going to get it. It's hard because you're competing with, you know, who knows how many other people trying to get through. I mean, KIX has a massive reach, and we reach, 200,000 people a week. So you're fighting against a lot of other people, and that's hard. You got to try to get in to be caller 5, and then that in and of itself is just a really big challenge. All right, so for today, Goodwill Hunting for Jen's Movie Rehab. It's free on Tubi, by the way. So that'll be good. It's a nice change of pace, not having to pay for a Jen's Movie Rehab. And I think it works as a Thanksgiving movie. It's goodwill, right? Goodwill towards man and all that good stuff. Right, and then you've got to have the right answer, which makes it even more difficult, Jimmy. Everyone needs to just quit. Just let you do it. You got friends in New York every now and then? What do you mean? Oh, wait, that was you, Shiola? That was you? And the other thing, too, is once the jackpot starts getting up this high, then you get the fringe listeners who start calling in as well. So a lot of the time, it's more like the core audience who will interact and take part in the secret sound. But then once the jackpot grows and grows and grows and becomes more and more enticing and, hey, more money, we get more and more people calling in. Can we do this one here? Let's see. No. Let's see. Let's go back this way, shall we? Don't want that. Don't want that. I think we'll do this one. Yeah. Thanks, Melissa. Oh, you've got friends in New York and they get the station every now and then. So actually, there is another KIX 102.5. I don't know if it's 102.5, but there is another KIX that is up that way. And it's happened before that sometimes we get folks who are a little confused between which KIX, because they just Google KIX. And I don't know if their location's not on or something, but we've had folks from the New York KIX call for us. My actual due date is February 9th. We'll see if she... I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. You know, babies are going to do what they're going to do. Beans came an entire month early to the day. She was supposed to be on February 22nd. She came January 22nd. I had actually just had my baby shower, like mere days before this. And the boy, though... because I got pregnant with him weeks after having Beans. They were really, really concerned that he was going to come even earlier than she did. And so I had to get shots every single week to try to prevent that. And they worked very well because then I had to get induced. We're like, okay, you got to get out of there now. Thank goodness that we did that because he was like almost 10 pounds when he was born. He was a big kid. Very different from his sister who was like 6 pounds. But she's coming February 3rd. She might, Sarah. I have no idea what to expect. I keep having this feeling like she's going to come early, but I don't know. I don't know if that's just me being paranoid because of what I've been through with Beans. I don't know. Because I was super not ready for any of that with Beans. You know, we didn't even have our hospital bag packed. The nursery wasn't even done yet. And it all happened incredibly fast. Like there was no time for an epidural or nothing like that. It was like, water break, we're having this baby. Okay, we're doing it. It was really, really fast and just, it was wild. So then when I had the boy, it was just a night and day difference. I felt like I had infinitely more control in that situation, which when you're getting induced, I guess you do. You can say a little bit more than your kid's coming right this second. She may be a Valentine's baby for all we know. That's true, too. Kelsey went to doctor yesterday. Mine is coming soon. The doctor said he'll probably come early. No. And she is in her third trimester, right? She's 30 weeks. Is that right, Christy? 31? I will officially be in my third trimester as of Monday. Wild how fast time just flew by. My friend is due today. She's having a boy, but I think it won't be today. I'm guessing this weekend. And that could be possible too. I don't necessarily want her staying in an extra week or two. I'm anxious for her to be here. 31 weeks. Yeah, she's getting close. She's getting real close. My Beanies was inside an extra month. She was a 10-month baby. She was still pretty small. 6 pounds, 15 ounces, though. Was that Martina? We just can't wait for her to be here, though. It was really funny. Yesterday, I was hanging out with the kids, and they were both getting down and, talking to the baby and hold on to my stomach, and she still will not kick for them. She started kicking. I was like, oh, come here, guys. Come here. Nope. She immediately stops. She's like, nope, not doing it. So it's just really sweet. They're both really excited about it, and the boy's got a whole list of things that he wants to teach her and show her. And then there's Beans, who just wants to hold her and love on her and snuggle her, which is really cute. All right, 35 seconds. Then we have a seg. Now I don't know why I still feel the need to announce that when he's not even here for me to be telling him that. Say we make it. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. I'll get my Jen's movie rehab assignment right after El King with Miranda Lambert on KIX. And it's going to be Good Will Hunting, of course. So how was the dance last night? The dance was great. It was chaotic. I did not expect it to be what it was. Not in a bad way. They had a lot of activities and things like that set up for the kids. So the actual dance part was only 30 minutes, really. The rest of it was kids could run around and do activities and things like that. And the boy who asked to hang out with Beans, he did find her. And I guess I chaperoned the entire time, and his dad was there the entire time, and they had a great time. They made they could decorate these canvas bags, and so they coordinated how they were going to decorate them so that they were the same, and then they swapped bags so that she could draw things that he liked and that made her think of him, and he would do the same on her bag. And then they wrote their names, boy plus girl, Beans was boy, whatever, on the bag, and they put the little date on it and stuff. And it was really sweet. They did go out and try to dance at one point. There were no slow songs or anything like that. It was a lot of Party in the USA and Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters, and songs that they could all jump around to and really be crazy with and stuff. And that was insane. A bunch of middle schoolers just going crazy on the dance floor. There were kids, I kid you not, there were kids crowd surfing. There was so much jumping around, and they had a circle going with kids jumping in and break dancing and showing off their skills and stuff, which was so fun. And Beans and her, I don't know what to call him, the guy she was meeting up with, they danced around with a bunch of their group of friends for a while. And then they were like, let's go do some arts and crafts some more. and so that was the extent of the dancing that happened with them. And then they went and did more arts and crafts. And we got some pictures of them together. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a picture of them, and I'll clear out his face real quick. Give me 1 second. And I was not aware of this, but they totally apparently planned to coordinate their outfits. They were like, we're both going to wear blue. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. How do I do this? I just want to add a little emoji here. Actually, hold on. I'll show you guys this picture in a second. I got to do this break. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:35. Sunshine today, a high near 77. It is 60 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 25 minutes. Also in the next hour, I want to know, what is the movie that always makes your guy cry? So I know for Kyle, like one of his favorite movies ever is Remember Me. It's one that Robert Pattinson is in. And if you've never seen this movie, I don't want to spoil it. I'm sure you have. It's not a new movie. But the ending of the movie, there is a massive plot twist. And that is the one that always gets him. Every time he gets that like, he won't even let me look at him. He's like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Because he gets emotional every single time we watch this movie. So what is the movie that makes your guy cry? You can call or text to let me know, 623-1025. You can also tell me on Facebook. But it's Friday, and that means I need another movie assignment for... And this is where I am being very slowly rehabilitated, because before I came to KIX, I had seen very few, if any, movies before. And so anytime someone would make some kind of a movie reference, I wouldn't know what they were talking about. And so every Friday, I'm assigned a movie to watch, and then I watch it over the weekend, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it. And because Randy, hello, Randy, there's no Randy this morning. Oh my goodness. I guess that means I get to assign my own movie. So I am going to assign myself the wonderful movie Good Will Hunting, because it's Thanksgiving, right? And we're talking goodwill. Goodwill towards man, I think, is a very appropriate thing for Thanksgiving.
Hey, Jen.
What? How long have you been down there?
Long enough.
Oh my gosh, get out from underneath the desk. What is wrong with you, Randy?
I had to be here for your movie assignment.
I already gave it to myself. It's Good Will Hunting.
It is not Good Will Hunting. You will not be watching Good Will Hunting this weekend.
Okay, so what am I watching then?
Yes, so that I can go home. I thought since we're getting close to Thanksgiving, we had assigned you The Last of the Mohicans.
Is that a Thanksgiving movie?
Not really, but it is a 1992 American epic historical drama war film, co-produced and directed by Michael Mann, who co-wrote the screenplay with Christopher Crowe, based on the 1826 novel of the same name by James Fenimore Cooper, and its 1936 film adaptation. So it's set in 1757 during the French and Indian War. It stars Daniel Day-Lewis, Madeline Stowe, Jodie May in the leading roles, and features Russell Means, Wes Studi, and a bunch of other people. It's about the last members of a dying Native American tribe, the Mohicans.
Okay.
Where Uncas, his father, Chinka, Chukwam, whatever, and his adopted half-white brother, Hawkeye, live in peace alongside the British colonists. But when the daughters of a British colonel are kidnapped by a traitorous scout, Hawkeye and Uncas have to rescue them in the crossfire of a gruesome military conflict in which they want no part, the French-Indian War, which was long after the Pilgrims, and it's not related to Thanksgiving at all. But you're going to feel like it is when you watch it.
It sounds like a really sad movie.
It's got its moments. I think you're really going to like it, though, and it is very famous. It's rated R, though, so not one for the kids.
Where am I going to watch it?
You can pay to watch it, of course, on Amazon Prime or on Fandango. Unfortunately, there's nowhere you can watch this for free, as there is nowhere you can watch any movie for free anymore.
All right, so I'm going to watch Good Will Hunting over the weekend, and I'll come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
She means The Last of the Mohicans.
For the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Now get out of here and go home.
I'm going.
This is a little bit embarrassing, but the truth is, I stopped going to the dentist. No cleanings, no cavity checks, nothing. And a lot of that was because I was afraid of the dentist, and I knew I needed so much work done that it would cost a ton of money, so I just never went until the teeth sensitivity, the discoloration, and discomfort got to be way too much, and I decided I needed to find a dentist. And thank goodness I found Dr. Kirk and Dr. Poshin at Joplin Family Dental. That first appointment, I was so anxious. I actually considered calling in sick just to avoid going. But I knew my teeth and my health really needed this, so I went. And everyone was so kind and patient and understanding and never made me feel bad for being nervous. In fact, I left feeling relieved. My teeth were cleaned for the first time in years. I learned about the work I needed done, all of my options. But most importantly, I learned there is a dentist out there that I can trust, who's going to be transparent and fair, and I don't need to be afraid of going to see Dr. Kirk. Find more information about Dr. Kirk and Dr. Poston at joplindental.com. I love Joplin Family Dental. I will never go to another dentist. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We good? We good? Yeah, we good. Oh, I had that playing the whole time, didn't I? Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Last of the Mohicans. It's a good one. Okay, but is it as good as Good Will Hunting? This is one that he's been trying to sneak in there at some point. I'd say sneak in there. He's been looking for the right time for this movie for a while, so I know it's one that he's really excited for me to watch too. Not as good as Dances with Wolves. That's another one that's on the list that he's been wanting to get assigned to. I know that. All right. So we're done with that one. You should watch it this weekend too, Shiala, and then we'll come back and we'll compare notes. Morning, Mike. Morning, Kitty. Oh, yes. Okay, I was going to show you this picture. Oh, rats. I just messed that up. There we go. Okay. So this, oh my gosh, stop doing that. So this is Beans and the the boy that she met up with at the dance yesterday. Hold on, let me turn down the brightness so you guys can actually see them. That's too dark now. Holy cow, come on. Is that any better? So that was her and the guy she went with yesterday. Went with? I don't know if that's the word. Met up with, hung out with. But she had a really good time. When we were driving home, she was like, I'm really glad that he and I got to hang out. That was awesome. It's very historically accurate. That's good to know, Bryson. Christy, that is amazing. Congratulations. That is no small feat. 55 pounds is awesome. You go, girl. Yeah, it was pretty cute. And then I have a couple other pictures of them working on their little bags and things together, doing their art stuff. Let's see if I can find a good one. There's that, and then Let me mark out this face too, just because I don't know who that kid in the background is. All right, so this is them working on their art stuff. Is she inviting him to dance recitals? No, she hasn't. And she hasn't mentioned it. Maybe she will. I don't know. We'll see. But she had a great time last night. Chris helped his old boss out yesterday and doing it today, so I'm getting things ready to get some. Are they trying to slowly bring him back in, Kathy? Before long, they'll be going steady. Yeah, they had a really good time. She had a great time. The poor boy. Because we went straight from dance class to the actual school dance. And so I didn't have any time to take the boy home beforehand. And so he had to go with me. And the look on his face was just like, he was so over it the whole time. He did get to do some of the activities and things like that. So when they went and like decorated the bags, he went and decorated one, which he really, really liked. But when we went out there and we're hanging out when all the kids were dancing, he was just like, oh my gosh. He was so over it. They played Ice Ice Baby from Vanilla Ice. And I was like getting really into it. And I was singing along. I was like, yeah, this is great. I know this song. And he was like, Mom, you're so embarrassing. KIX 102.5, the four states, number one for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 747. Sunshine today, a high near 77. It is 60 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 13 minutes. And in the next hour, I want to know, what is the movie that makes your guy cry? I guarantee you, there is at least one movie that's just going to get him, at least sniffling a little bit. 623-1025 to call or text. You can also tell me on Facebook. I don't know if you can believe this, but we are a little over a month away from Christmas. Wild, absolutely wild to think about. And the National Toy Hall of Fame in Rochester has announced this year's inductees into the Toy Hall of Fame. So these are some toys that are, they've been a really big deal for a long time now. They're probably still a really good idea for a Christmas present this year. Things like My Little Pony, Transformers, the card game Phase 10. Okay. The nominees that didn't make it, though, include Apples to Apples Balloons. Is that really a toy? Okay. Choose Your Own Adventure books. Hess Toy Trucks, the Pokemon trading card game. Remote-controlled vehicles, Sequence, the Stick Horse, and the Trampoline. And these toys were chosen by a combination of Player's Choice ballots submitted by members of the public, and then the top picks of the National Selection Advisory Committee, which is really just the receptionist sisters' kids. My Little Pony and a million brony man boys all squee with delight. I mean, Phase 10, give any kid the choice between a card game and a trampoline. I mean, come on. What do you think they're going to choose? Do you really think they're going to choose Phase 10? There's numbers involved. There's cards involved. If anything, they just want to jump on the trampoline and have fun, and that's it. I mean, could you imagine, though? I will say this. It has got to be a lot easier for Santa to try to carry around like a box of Phase 10 cards. If he was trying to bring around a bunch of trampolines for everyone, I mean, he wouldn't be able to get anywhere. I mean, I know that he's got a big old sack full of toys, but come on.
Ho, 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 I've got a big old sack. Yeah. It's filled with toys if you know how to act. Yeah. You know I carry it up on my back. Yeah. Rudolph keeps all my reindeer right on track. Yeah! Oh, take him to the tree, naughty boy. You'll get these lumps of coal instead of toys, while I bring all the other children joy. Don't give me eggnog that is made with soy. Put it in the stocking. Come on, kids. Go ahead, be gone with it. Santa is back. Go ahead, be gone with it. Leave cookies. Go ahead, be gone with it. Milk for me. Go ahead, be gone with it. That's one of Santa's tips. Go ahead, be gone with it. Like chocolate chips. Go ahead, be gone with it. They make me smile. Oh, get your Santa hat. I brought my giant sack.
It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen on the four states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Well, that was fun. Little man has had a girlfriend since pre-K. They've gone through a move and still kept in touch. We preach on just being kids, but it's cute that they both care about one another even long. Yeah, that is really, really cute, Megan. That's a lot of what I do with my kids, too. I'm like, y'all are kids. You don't need to worry about boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. You guys are just, you're there to be kids, you know? You go to school to learn, and I want that to be much more of a focus than finding a boyfriend or girlfriend. I watched a documentary about Lisa and Colt Jam yesterday. I feel you, Jen. I don't know what that is, Melissa. I have heard from a few folks, Grandmere in particular, and I know that there was one big gift that the kids are going to be very, 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 very excited about for Christmas this year. They are going to make out like bandits, and it's not even Christmas yet. All right, y'all. So on Monday, Randy will be back. We are going to be talking about if hell was personalized for you, what would be there? We'll also have Secret Sound. I'm going to guess Brett's not going to get a winner. And if that's the case, the jackpot's going to be over $1,300. Wild. And then I will also have my movie rehab recap for Last of the Mohicans. So we've got lots of fun things to look forward to on Monday. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you then.